right, welcome to the new week. This is the place that picked up a lot of good stuff from last week, so I'm going to hit this one up early and see if any new games have shown up. This Goodwill right here does not let down. I found another game here, a game that is super difficult to find out in the wild because I always see part 1 of this, but I can never see part 2 until today. And also the great thing about it is this is the Goodwill that always prices everything $5.99. For whatever reason, that has changed today. They got a bunch of games in there for $2.99, and they got games in there for $4.99. There was no $5.99 sticker prices today. So I don't know if management changed or they just changed their whole philosophy on pricing, but I am very happy about it because I did not have to pay $6 for this. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, and you can see that price there, $2.99. This is like a $32 game, and price aside, it is difficult to find this at a Goodwill or a thrift store. You just don't see it out there very much. Like I said, part one was actually in there, the greatest hits version, which I have a copy of. And before people comment on this video about Spyro, listen, I know Spyro's worth money, but I have 2 or 3 copies of it right now. I'm not going to keep on buying it. So let's look at this real quick. The directions are in great shape. The case is in very nice shape, artwork. There are some scratches on it, but it's not terrible by any means. So yeah, I will be keeping this for my collection because I do not have Baldur's Gate Part 2. All right, so that's a good start to the week. I don't plan on picking up a lot of stuff, but hopefully I can get some more quality items like that. Baldur's Gate, guys. That's what it's all about. Yes, sir. Now, this is just news for people that live in my area or the surrounding areas of Houston. So I was talking to a manager in the Goodwill, and he said that starting like right away, some of the managers are kind of slow on it, almost like they're fighting it, but pretty soon all Goodwills in this area, the surrounding areas, they will have one central location for video game consoles that have built-in memories, like the Xbox 360s, Xbox Originals, PlayStation 3s, Wii's, consoles like that. And the reason for that is the central location is going to be a place called, and I don't know if you guys have this in your area. I've showed it in a few of my videos, Computer Works Goodwill. I think the people that work there are like IT guys. They know how to fix. They might even actually do repairs on some of the stuff that's donated. But this is the place to go to get, you know, Xbox 360 bricks, controllers, consoles, laptops, and stuff like that. So they're going to send all the consoles there and sell them out of there because they can wipe the systems. I'm assuming that has something to do with lawsuits, probably pornographic material saved on Xboxes and stuff like that. So anything explicit or illicit to kids, I think is the reason for this new process, which the manager at the Goodwill was like, that's stupid. I mean, we know how to wipe memory. I mean, it's easy to wipe memory from an Xbox or a Wii. And he's right. I mean, we've all done it before. So anyway, so hopefully that doesn't trickle to your area, because it kind of sucks for us, because that Goodwill is probably like an hour and 15 minutes from my house. So it's not, so it sucks to have to travel all the way there to look for consoles. I guess it has advantages too, because at least you know you're going to get a crazy amount of consoles there and a larger choice or a larger variety, but they're going to be totally inundated with consoles. All right, so none of the people that were waiting for the store to open seemed like they were interested in video games, but I consider myself pretty good at judging people, and I know the guy who walked in after me, unfortunately for him, was definitely looking for video game stuff, because I hit the DVD shelf first, or the game shelf first, then I hit the spin rack with the CD second. He hit the game shelves after I did and started feverishly going through the video games. So I went through the spin rack, there was nothing there. He bounced to that afterwards. I went to the back of the store where their electronics are at. He followed me there, and unfortunately for him, I found this, which I think is pretty cool, to be honest with you. Let me show you the receipt here. If you can see that. It is, come on now, $9.99 I paid for a sealed PlayStation controller. Really nice, man. I'm excited about this. I've never seen anything out in the wild like this. I mean, I've seen the controller out there, but not factory sealed like this. So for $9.99, I was totally in. DualShock 2, Ocean Blue. Look at that. I mean, that is really cool. I don't know if this is worth anything, to be honest with you. I've not done any research on it, but I will not be opening this. I definitely will be keeping this. Yeah, so another nice little pickup there. All right, guys. Peace. Yes, guys, as you can see, I've decided to get a job with Goodwill so I can go undercover in the receiving room and become the greatest video game collector of all time. So this is what happens when a Goodwill is 5 minutes late to open. Apparently they have new cash registers, so there's some kind of issue with them. You got 6 people or 6 sharks circling the water out in front of the Goodwill. You got another 8 cars with people in it just waiting for the doors to open up so they can get out of their cars. I can only hope that none of these people are looking for video games. I mean, this is what you got, man. This is what people do. They get to Goodwill early, and they're not messing around. They're throwing elbows, and they're down to get whatever. Oops. They're down to do whatever they got to do to get their hands on what it is that they're looking for.
Your bag. I don't know about you, Ron.
All right, guys, so today is Halloween. Happy Halloween to everybody. And I'm going to flip this video on its head for a second here, and I'm going to do my first trade-in, video game trade-ins. Where I'm going to do it, I do not know. Half Price Books I'm going to test out. Retro Video Game Store. I'm going to see where I can get the most bang for my buck. Some of these titles are decent titles. They're nothing bad, but these are all doubles and triples of what I already have, and then some of them are just shovelware. So we will see what I can get in return for them. If I do it at the Retro Video Game Store, unless there's something really cool there, I will be trying to get a cash credit and heading back to Half Price Books, because there's at least one game that I'm very interested in over at Half Price Books. All right, guys, see you at the trade-in location. Peace. All right, so I'm at Half Price Books. I got the games, the bin in the trunk of the car, and I'm about to go in and give it to the appraiser, and they'll be making me an offer. Now, I've never done this with video games before, so I'm almost certain, because I've done it with CDs and music, or music and DVDs, that their offer is going to be low. And for games, I don't know if I'm going to put up with that. I'm really using them as a point of pricing where I can see, compare it to a retro video game store, which I'll probably be doing tonight. So let's see what they offer, and then see how much more I can get from a retro video game store. All right, so Half Price Books made their offer. It was $27. I can't remember if I mentioned it before. I actually turned in 45 games. Now, what was strange is they took every single game. They did not deny any of them because of scratching, and some of the CDs did have scratches on them. Some more than others. Some were missing the directions. Now, there were a lot of probably half of it was shovelware. The other half was decent stuff. I mean, there was Morrowind, Beyond Good and Evil on the Xbox. What else? Knights of the Old Republic. So it wasn't a bunch of crap that I turned in. Some of it was crap, half of it was crap, half of it was okay stuff. So $27 is basically a slap in the face for 45 games? Nah, I don't think so. So at least now I know where Half Price Books is coming from. So now I can weigh my options and compare that to a retro video game store in a little bit here, and we'll see what kind of price they give me. All right, so there's Game Over Video Games right there. I'm going to bring the bin in there and see if I can get some good value for these games. All right, so this is what I made in there. I sold everything, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60 bucks. He offered me 55. I told him, I said, give me 60, and he's got a deal. So there wasn't 45 games. I miscounted. There was 44. So that's about as close as I'm going to get to $2 per game. I was happy about it. Half Price Books obviously offered me 27, so I got 60 for the games. So now the rest of the video, I will be spending this dough. I wanted to buy something in there, but to be honest with you, and you know, shout out to them. It's a very good store. Game Over Video Games usually has a lot of a great selection, but for me, looking for certain stuff, they just don't ever seem to have exactly what I want. The only thing I was close to buying in there was Futurama on the Xbox Original. They had 2 copies. One copy did not have the directions, but the other copy was complete. They were selling that for, I think it was $39.99, and that game is pretty uncommon. You don't see it around very much, so it's funny they have 2 copies of it. So I might go back tomorrow and get that. I'm not sure. I'm definitely going back tomorrow to the Half Price Books to purchase at least 1 game. I'll keep that a secret for now, and I'm going to hit up a couple of Goodwills before I go home. So that's that.
Like Sean O. Hey, man. Hey, man.
All right, yes, sir. So I was about to go home. I was tired, and I said, you know what? Let me take this $60 that I made off of my games, take it to Half Price Books on the other side of town tomorrow, get that game that I'd like, and just probably end the video if I can't find anything else. But I decided to hit one more spot, and I'm glad I did. This Goodwill just gave me 10 Dreamcast games for, let me turn the light on real quick here. See if you can see this. 10 Dreamcast games for $10.69. All right, so let's go through the games real quick here. Let me turn this other light on. Can't believe they're selling them for 99 cents. Okay, Test Drive V-Rally. And I checked all the discs. The discs are in very good shape except for one of the games, but I think it'll still play. Then we have the front cover's missing from this one. We have NFL Blitz 2001. Some of these games I do have, but I'm not passing them up for 99 cents. Sonic Adventure, I have this. I have the import and the export of this one. 99 cents on that also. And then I might have this too. Sega Marine Fishing. And then we have Rippin' Riders. God, I love picking up Sega Dreamcast games. And then we have, this is missing the front art. Let me see. We have Extreme Sports. Next game is Air Force Delta. This was in one of my videos. I picked this game up before. It's supposed to be a really good flight game. Then we have Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I think I have that on the PS1. And then we have Coaster Works. I do not have that for sure. And then the last game, missing the front cover also, is Sega NHL 2K. I might have that. I generally leave sport titles behind even when they're Sega Dreamcast, but bottom line is it was 99 cents, guys. So I hit a little jackpot on the Dreamcast there. Put that $60 to use a little bit. So I'm already earning nice stuff back for that $60 trade-in. So that'll be it for tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to hit up that Half Price Books, get that game I've been telling you guys about, and see if maybe I'll hit up a few more spots and see if I can find anything else. So I will see you guys in the morning. Peace. Hey, what's up, guys? It's 9:12 a.m. on Saturday morning. It's 60 degrees outside with the sun shining. A beautiful day. This is the cash right here left over from the trade-in, minus the 10 Dreamcast games I lucked up on at the Goodwill before this. So that's what we're going to be doing the rest of the video, trying to milk that money right there for the best finds possible. We're going to hit up some half-price books. We're going to hit up some Goodwills. And then I will upload the video tonight. Now, also, I want you guys to check out, if you want to see an absolute train wreck, me talking trash online playing Black Ops. I recorded that last night, drunk off my you-know-what. You have to check that out. It is absolutely ridiculously, incoherently, drunkenly stupid. So support that, and we'll talk to you guys when we get to the spot over here. All right, we're in the back of the Half Price Books right now. There's been a few people that have egged me on about doing dumpster dives, and I'm going to show you the reason why I'm not doing dumpster dives right now. So here is the dumpster enclosure. It says no trespassing, police take notice. Okay, no biggie. Then another no trespassing sign. Okay. There is a chain and a lock. Guys, it is locked. The dumpster enclosure is locked. There is barbed wire around the dumpster enclosure. What the hell is inside of here? Gold bullion? Blood diamonds? The Constitution of the United States of America? A. Crosby's video game collection? Canadian Retro's paperwork to the copyright to his hand gesture? Is this a dumpster enclosure or a penitentiary? Is Dr. Smitty locked inside of here? So don't ask me again about dumpster diving. I will never do it as long as this oppressive state of dumpster enclosure type of stuff is going on here. Peace out. Alright, since I'm having so much problems uploading this video, I might as well just explain it to you guys. So there is the dumpster enclosure right there that we just talked about. And right here is supposed to be me in my car in front of Half Price Books explaining to you that I'm about to go in there and pick up the game that I've been talking about in this video with the trade-in cash that I received from the retro video game store. Only problem is, once I go into the Half Price Books, there is a copyright claim on a freaking song once again. And now YouTube Video Editor is getting even more hard for me to upload videos. It doesn't even go to my editing page. So now I have to remove the freaking song to get it to the editorial page where I can upload the segment of the video into the overall entire picture of the fucking video that I'm putting out. But guess what? It is not allowing me to remove the fucking song. So now the most important part of the fucking video is fucking gone. So now I gotta tell you what's supposed to go in this fucking block. And it's really pissing me off, making me want to quit this fucking channel. Okay, thank you. Moving on to the next fucking block.
Taking this today, ma'am?
Look at this crap. A reseller fell asleep waiting for Goodwill to open. Anyhow, alright, so inside of that Goodwill, and you guys have no clue how many stores I visited today, besides getting the dot hack, everything has been a complete nightmare today. So finally, I hit up on something. So this is a no-brainer for me in there. X-Men Legends on the Xbox Original, factory sealed for $4.99. So hit on that. And then something that I definitely wavered on that I was not sure whether I was going to pick up or not. So you guys will have to tell me if you would have picked this up. Is a crap load of demo disc for $5.99. Don't answer that question yet. Wait till the end of the video and I'll go through all of them. But look how many demo discs are there. It's pretty crazy. So, like I said, I wasn't sure about this, but I decided what the heck, I was just going to go for it. So, $5.99 on the demo disc, and that is it. Guys, that is going to be the end of the hunting part of the video, and let's go to the game room for a recap right about now. All right, everybody, this is my pickups from this week. Let's do the recap in the game room here. Listen, I'm sorry for losing my cool in the video. I usually try to keep it a little even-mannered, not cuss too much because I know a lot of younger children watch my videos, but it is what it is. I lost my cool, and I had to put it on there. I did it on purpose, obviously, because it was, edited in. But, yeah, not very happy with the process to put these videos out with the and I'm about to start going off again. I don't even want to talk about it. You guys know my frustration. The copyrighted music is driving me insane. So let's just put it behind us and let's go over the pickups. All right, so first I want to go over this because you guys didn't get to see this in the store. This is the thing that I was wavering on, that I told you guys about. So please let me know after you see what's in here if you would have picked this up. I mean, it's just demo disc. It's not the real article. So the first one is Tomb Raider Underworld. And then it's got Brothers in Arms, Hell's Highway, Pro Evo Soccer 2009, Shadow Assault, Tenchu, Age of Booty. The hell is that? Age of Booty? Are you serious? All right, well, I'm not going to read all of them because it's going to take forever, but here's another one. It's got Guitar Hero on there, and it's got all kinds of other crap. And then there's another Guitar Hero one with some Madden. And then it came with all these discs here. There's FIFA 11. Then we have Enslaved. And this is all Xbox 360, if I am correct. I believe so, yeah. And then we have the Gun Stringer. There's a crap load of these freaking games. Then we have Star Wars Unleashed. Split Second. All demo disc, guys. Vanquish. NBA 2K11. I was going to just dump these out. There we go. Halo Wars. Feels like multiple discs in there. Borderlands. Bayonetta. Space Marine. Dungeons and Dragons. Daggerdale. Jurassic the Hunted. Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. And it looks like Pinata or whatever the freak that game is. Then we have Just Cause 2. Wolfenstein. Or Wolfenstein. Splinter Cell Conviction. And then we have Tropico 3. I don't know why all these demo discs were there and all together. It's kind of weird. UFC Undisputed 2010. We have a Guitar Hero. Can't read all of that. Then we have Call of Duty World at War. UFC Undisputed 2009. PES 2012. Pro Evolution Soccer. Then we have Catherine. And Fight Night Round 4. And the last game is UFC 2009 Undisputed. So I guess there's 2 of those. So yeah, man, crap load of friggin' demos there. All right, so the next thing is, and I don't know if I got a great deal on this. Like I said, I'm not sure what it's worth. But it's just cool because I've never seen it out in the wild. PlayStation 2, DualShock 2, Ocean Blue controller there for $9.99. Okay, and then what I picked up today was, and I haven't checked the pricing on this either, but it does not matter. It is factory sealed X-Men Legends. I got that for $4.99. I used my trade-in cash to purchase that. Okay, and this was earlier on in the week. Civilization Revolution for $2.99. That's the Goodwill that prices everything $5.99. So nice to see that they went down on price. I showed you the disc on that already. That's complete. This is rather minty. Okay, let's go over to the Sega Dreamcast. And I keep forgetting I have not showed you the game that I picked up from the Half Price Books because of all the issues. And I'll show you that at the end here. Sega Dreamcast games, $1 on each of these. Rippin' Riders, Sega Marine Fishing. Let me just pull one of these out here because I promised you guys I would show you the condition of the disc on the video earlier. So pretty flawless there. Okay, and then we have Sonic Adventure, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, Coaster Works, basically a roller coaster theme park type of game, simulator, build your park, and you can ride on the roller coaster. Now we have NFL Blitz 2001. Then we have Extreme, I don't know why I always forget, Extreme Sports, Sega, NHL 2K, hockey, yep, NHL. Then we have Air Force Delta right here, and then Test Drive V-Rally. Okay, so the two best games that I picked up this week, this is my gem of the week right here. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, picked that up for $2.99. This Goodwill keeps on giving the gift that is so giving. I picked up so much great stuff the past couple of weeks from there. I really love this Goodwill, and it is starting to take over as one of my favorite Goodwills in the area. The disc is not flawless, but it is not terrible by any means. Pretty decent shape there. This game is hard to find, like I told you guys earlier. The research on this, they say about this game is, for whatever reason, and it's not just a PlayStation 2 exclusive, it's also on Xbox, but you can find more Xbox Dark Alliance 2s on the internet to purchase than you can find PlayStation 2 Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2s, which is usually the opposite, because PlayStation 2 really produced a lot more games than Xbox originals. So this is kind of one of those against the rule type of situations. So this game is something that I'm very happy about adding to my collection. Is my best pickup of the week, at least I think. All right, and the game that I picked up from Half Price Books, which is the second in the series that I have. You guys all know that I picked up Dot Hack Quarantine. I made that video about that. So now I have Dot Hack Outbreak. They priced this game for more than 50% less than the its actual value. It's about a $35 game. So they priced it at $14.99, and I used my trade-in cash to purchase it. So yeah, very happy about that. And of course, you missed that in the part of the video where I don't even want to go there, man. This is going to get me pissed off again. So let me show you the condition of the disc. They are absolutely minty. You can see the dust on there, but it's like new, never played type of situation going on here. And the same with this one. I want to say there are 4 dot hacks on the PlayStation 2, and I am definitely out to get all 4 of them. If not, there's 5, something like that. All right, guys, so something I didn't show in the video. There is a place that I go to. It's a resale spot called St. Jude's. There's a young gentleman that works there. Can't be more than 19, 20 years old. He always sees me go in there, and I just never find anything in that place. The funny thing about it, my PlayStation 1 video, pickups video, where I actually have more thumbs down than I have thumbs up. When I trick everybody saying that I have the rarest game of all time, which is at the end of the video, you find out it's Sabrina the Witch, Teenage Witch. I found that game at this place. And literally, I've found nothing else. So it is one of the worst spots that I go to. He knows I never pick up anything. So when I went there, he was like, hey, I have something video game related in my car. Are you interested? I was like, yeah, sure. He was looking to get rid of it. It's nothing too special, but I thought it was really cool that he gave it to me. So it's a electronic pinball machine. It is missing the battery cover back there. And I do not have C batteries, so I can't test it out right now. But it's an official Capcom Street Fighter, the World Warrior pinball machine. So I thought that was pretty cool. The box is here, but it is pretty much destroyed. So yeah, so that was cool, man. I mean, real classy act by that guy. All right, guys, appreciate you guys watching the video. And just remember, guys, don't smoke cigarettes, and don't be a lamer, be a gamer. Peace.